I think it's time for us to reopen Activate Negativity 9 Thing at a Time podcast. There's a very shady stuff when there's a massive attack or massive controversial case, and when you hear the news, there's a you want to double question these shady cases, or some of the cases are very controversial cases, or maybe terrorism cases. You kind of want to reopen the case and you're like, how did they catch the terrorist, or how did they really catch that criminal? Okay, let me explain. Activate Negativity 9 Thing at a Time podcast. This channel is all over the 3 platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Subscribe me and follow me over there. I need your heart. There's this one thing I think we need to reopen this case, and here we go. Every time there's a controversial cases like, massive kidnap or multiple kidnap, or let's say massive, like, there's one of the subway, I think somebody tried to blow up. Doesn't have to be too high, but too extreme craze, but like, the Union Square pipe bomb case. Then you had this recent one in New York, the Gigolo Beach murder case. I want to talk about that, so stay tuned. Some of the cases, when you hear the news, there's 2 things I wanted to talk about. Listen up, stay tuned. There's 2 things I wanted to talk about, is that when they say on the news, this is the 2 thing raises a big red flag question for me. They don't even discuss that so much, okay? Here it is. Number 1 is I never hear them talking. The main suspect, the person who did cause the biggest damage or kidnap case, right? I never hear them in the interview. Like, why in the world? Like, you caught them, there's so many going on, there's so many interviews, they never speak. Even the local, like a US terrorist, or like, sorry, not US terrorist, but US criminal, or the somebody supremacist dude who blew up the building on 19 something, a white guy will speak on the news. They're like, yo, yeah, I killed all these people, okay, I believe on this KKK group. Like, they will talk, or like a Gotti, John Gotti will talk, or Al Pacino, Al Capone, they will talk in the news, or they'll do this controversial interview, like, okay, look, they will talk. Or like, what's that guy, what's the serial killer with the cross on the forehead, right? Charles Manson, whatever he's, they will talk. But I never hear the outside terrorists, when they come to this country, they cause a massive damage, right? When they cause a damage, you caught them, right? Do an interview, do a 5 minutes interview. I want to hear what they had to say. Like, okay, I know they're hater, I know they did something crazy. Sometimes you just want to, like, beat the hell out of them. Like, why would you even do that? Why would you want to attack the US? That's so stupid. Like, why would you try to do something so dumb and stupid to the subways? That's like the stupidest thing ever. If I would have seen them, I would have, like, really, like, why would you freaking attack our country? But again, you caught them, do a little interview. What motivates you? Who sends you? Do a little public interview. Now, I don't know what's the precautions. I don't know why the judiciary don't let them talk. I don't know what's up. Or maybe the law criminals should talk and do a little interview. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? That's one thing. Now, here's the thing. If there's any security procedure, there's a security concern, like, hey, no, we don't want him on a live interview, because what if he starts saying something and the other side of the world gonna take a signal out of it? Because people do this, the terrorism and other people, there's this communication there. Maybe he can be showing a single, like, yeah, I caused this thing because of reason. Like, they can do that, You can edit the video. You can cut that negative or security concern video. You can only show the video or the interview of that terrorist or the suspect so the public can watch. But no, we have 0 interview for the person who did cause the damage. I don't know what's up. Okay, that's number 1. There's no interview. Gigolo Beach, dude, I never hear him speaking after he get caught. I never heard that. I never heard anything from the radio. Okay, and he's an engineer. He makes more money than me. Okay, all right. Number two, here we go. Number 2 is this. This is what I wanted to say about number 2. This is the most important one. This is the one shadiest thing you need to listen. Okay, do not change this. Listen up. This is very important. Number 2 that I do not like is this. Okay, anytime when they catch something or someone or suspect, when there's an interview, you will hear on the news this particular part. Watch this. They say this. Listen, they say, like the Gigolo Beach murderer, he say, hey, we checked the cell tower to track his movement, or we've been watching him, we followed him. Okay, detective, FBI, that follow people around. I hear you, but my point is, how in the freaking world, right? How in the world